We're
Disabled Disney.
Hi, welcome to this week's video for Disabled Disney. I'm Melissa.
I'm Jillian.
And I'm David.
And this week we are going to be talking about our top table service restaurants in the Disneyland Resort.
Our top 4.
Yeah, we don't do table service a lot, so we only have 4. But if you're new to our channel, please hit that bell icon, hit that subscribe, and also give us a thumbs up for the video if you like it. Follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. And if you can, head on over to our Patreon page and become a patron, where you can have access to our outtakes and special pictures and stuff that we don't post anywhere else, but for our Patreons at the tier $5 level and higher up. Disney has different dining options. So table service means you sit down, they give you a menu, they bring you your food, you dine, you pay, you go.
Our number 4 is Cafe Orleans, which is in Nolan Square.
And they had some really good food. When we went there, we've only been there once, full disclosure. This is the muffaletta sandwich, which they do not have on the menu anymore. This is a chicken salad they do not have on the menu any longer. And these are the pommes frites, which are the garlic french fries and dipping sauce. That was my favorite thing that we had when we ate there. They have the gumbo. This is the famous Monte Cristo sandwich, which is a deep fried ham and cheese dusted with powdered sugar. I'm not a big Monte Cristo person. So, it's on our list only because we don't tend to eat at a lot of table service restaurants.
But there is a piece of history in Cafe Orleans, which the cappuccino machine that Walt bought for Lily in Italy, brought it back to California for her. It's in there. It's been in there since the restaurant opened. You can see it in there. The thing is massive. It's actually pretty huge. There's multiple pictures of Walt in front of that cappuccino machine. So if you're in there, check it out.
And that's in Nolan Square.
So number 3 on our list is the Lamp Light Lounge. 2 words.
In DCA. In Pixar Pier.
It's where Ariel's grotto used to be.
Yeah. This is a view of Lamplight Lounge from Pixar Pier. And these are pictures of when it was Ariel's grotto, which was a princess character dining experience.
Missed that restaurant.
Yeah, it was good. They are doing a new princess themed character dining though, just to let you know.
Maybe this one will be better.
It's actually more expensive. I don't know if it's better or not, but it's more expensive. All right, so we went to Lamplight Lounge, and they have this incredible room that is called The Office. And it only opens, nobody knows when it's going to open, and you have to be the right exact party size they're looking for it. But when you go, you can ask if the office is open, and if it's open, and if you're the right party size that will fit into it, you can get in the office as an exclusive thing. There are some other YouTubers that I've seen that have videos on it. So check out their videos for Lamplight Lounge if you want to see what it's like.
I think Mr. Cheesy Pop and Provost Park Pass both have those. I'm not positive, but I think they do.
Disclaimer, we don't know 100% sure. Go ahead and check out their channels.
But yeah, check out their channels. Lots of good information.
Those are 2 ones that we really like, Mr. Cheesy Pop and Provost Park Pass.
We actually met Chris from
we actually did run into Provost Park Pass. The whole group actually.
When we were there in March.
Yes. The last time we were there. So
this is our picture with Chris Provost from Provost Park Pass. That was really fun. Anyway, Lamplight Lounge. We got the lobster nachos.
The potato skins, the deviled eggs and toast.
I got the mint to be. It's a non-alcoholic drink.
It was really good. I got I'm blanking on the name.
I'll put it in the video.
Right about here.
This is the deviled eggs and toast. This is the lobster nachos. This is the potato skins. And this is the mint to be. So let's talk about the lobster nachos first. I was actually a little bit disappointed. I didn't like them as much as I thought. There was a
lot of hype behind that,
yeah,
and
it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. You can also substitute steak or chicken for it if you don't want to do lobster. They have, just tell me you want to substitute.
And then chicken.
Disney will always try and substitute or make you happy. So
it's the one good thing about Disney.
Always ask. It never hurts to ask. But yeah, they were good. I'm not going to say they weren't good, but they were not as good as all the hype led me to expect them to be.
I honestly thought there was going to be a little bit more lobster.
Yeah, I think that was my problem too. It was like minced up really fine, and I didn't get like that meatiness to it that I want with nachos.
And I kind of felt like most of the chips were just like, it was like chips and cheese with just a little bit of the rest of the stuff.
Oh yeah.
It
what was there was really good.
Mm-hmm. It was
it's
good.
just not what I'm used to with nachos, where you've got stuff piled up for like all of the chips, like Rancho del Zocalo has for their nachos,
so
where they cover the chips.
If this is the war of the nachos, Rancho del Zocalo would win for us, because they're not. I just thought they were better than the ones at Lamplight Lounge.
Check out our quick service, the restaurant's video
for that. The other thing we got was the deviled eggs and toast. That was pretty good.
Really good deviled eggs.
Yeah. So what I did was I took the deviled egg and I put it upside down on the piece of toast. So you got the deviled egg filling. And so when I bit it, I bit into the bottom of the hard-boiled egg and then in through the deviled egg and the toast. It was really good that way.
I just ate the deviled eggs and the toast
separately. But yeah, those were, I was surprised. I didn't think I would like those as much as I did.
I was like deviled eggs and toast.
The last thing we got was the potato skins, and these are not like your typical potato skins.
If you're expecting
TJ Friday's potato skins,
like a potato skin that's hollowed out a little bit and some stuff in there, this is not.
No,
you're going to be like,
this is not your grandma's potato skins.
You're gonna be like, what is this that you just put in front of me? I ordered the potato skins.
They were really good though.
They are very good.
They were basically like a whole potato, like a small roasted potato with some was it Parmesan cheese on top, or I don't know, something. It was a harder cheese on top and a lot of oil, and they were crispy and soft, and they were really good, but they are not what you're expecting with potato skins at all.
Really not.
And the mint to be is a non-alcoholic drink they had. Oh my god, I was like, I wanted more of that drink. Honestly, I thought the drinks were better than the food at Lamplight. And we didn't get any alcoholic. They were all now non-alcoholic, including the one she got.
He got a soda. Mine was, mine had Powerade in it and lemonade.
But they were both still really good. And I would go back for the drinks for sure.
Oh, yeah.
This is the drink menu, and on the right is the straw that I got. And this is the food menu. You can also buy a souvenir straw that has the little lamp and the Pixar ball on it. It's so cute. I bought one of those. Super cute. And we got to sit out on the water. We were on the water for the lake, for the World of Color area.
Okay, technically we were in the seating area. That's actually on top of concrete with water around us, kind of like a peninsula. But we weren't actually sitting on the water.
But we were at a waterfront table, so be prepared. If it's chilly at all or windy, make sure you have a jacket with you, because I was cold.
So was I.
But we were sitting right on the water. It was beautiful. We had all of Pixar Pier to watch in front of us, and Mickey's Fun Wheel, and it It's great.
It's not Mickey's Fun Wheelie.
Pixar's
Sorry,
Pal-Around.
Pixar's Pal-Around now.
Hey, you gripe at me when I call it Credicoaster screaming.
I know. It's all about the nomenclature.
And you can sit there and you can watch the people line up on in Credicoaster,
Yeah.
and then get launched and see
It's
the water spray up from
a fun,
Dash running.
Dash's
relaxing
footprints.
environment to sit, grab a drink, grab a snack. Reservations are recommended but not required. There, you can just go and get on the list and wait. But we did make a reservation, and so it's easier to get in. Just FYI, for mobility, there is an elevator, but
it's tiny.
and it's hard to get. I was on a mobility scooter at that point in time. When it was Ariel's Grotto, we were able to get down in the wheelchair pretty easily, but in the mobility scooter, you really can't take a mobility scooter down there. You have to park it and walk down. That's what I had to do.
You can still take the elevator, though.
Yeah.
Yes, you can take the elevator because the stairs are really steep and windy and not easy to navigate at all.
I got dizzy walking down the stairs.
You can technically take a mobility scooter in there, but the way they have the elevator set up, there's not a lot of room to maneuver it. And I had a really hard time, so I just ended up parking it, using my cane, walking downstairs, and taking the elevator down, and then walking back up. But if you're in a wheelchair, it's pretty easy in a wheelchair to navigate. But so wheelchair's easy, mobility scooter's not so easy. But yeah, it was a pretty decent experience.
So our number 2 is the River Belle Terrace
In Disneyland. It's actually out right in front of the Rivers of America.
Frontierland.
You can see Mark Twain. We got to sit out on the patio. You could see there's inside and outside. We got to sit on the patio. We could see Mark Twain and all the people walking by. It's a great people watching area.
Where I was sitting, I was facing the ride queue for Pirates of the Caribbean.
So we got it's a barbecue sandwich.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
And this is the pulled pork sandwich with their signature beans and crispy tater tots. The pulled pork sandwich has coleslaw and barbecue sauce. And we got
The food was good.
The only thing I
remember that.
really
I remember
remember
that.
is the monkey bread. This is the cookie butter monkey bread.
Well,
Which is for get your ears on, but yeah, Sierra, get your ears on video to talk for that. But
We started fighting over that.
Oh
so.
yeah, I
Well, not
didn't
really
wanna-
fighting, more of debating, going, no, you're done. You're done.
I didn't want to
My
share.
turn.
The food was really good though at River Belle Terrace, and there was lots of options that we didn't get. We just got a couple of things to share.
One of the things we got was a shrimp cocktail.
Oh yeah, the shrimp cocktail.
The shrimp cocktail was really good.
Yeah. This is called the chilled and grilled shrimp. It has a barbecue cocktail dipping sauce.
I remember that now.
So we got a couple different things to share, and it's a really good place to sit and have lunch, have a snack, have dessert, and just relax and people watch. That's a really great place for that.
We did one of our
I think
live from Disneyland videos.
We did.
From there.
So if you check out our
live from Disneyland number 1, I do believe.
Part 1, yeah.
And that was filmed right there. And now, without further ado, our number one.
Number one?
Number one.
Number one.
Table service restaurant in all of the Disneyland Resort.
And ride.
Oh yeah, it is technically in a ride.
It is. Is the
Blue Bayou. And the ride portion of that is, as you're sitting there, you can watch the boats go by right past you for Pirates of the Caribbean.
So it's one of the best atmospheres for a restaurant I have ever seen, because you're in the ride for Pirates.
So, if you've ever been on Pirates and wondered where those people are eating off to your right,
it's the Blue Bayou.
That's the Blue Bayou.
Yeah.
You can smell the food as you're exiting Pirates, as soon as you exit
Yep.
Pirates, turn left, and there's just going to be strollers parked right there. There's a sign right there
It says
for the Blue Bayou. If you take like 3 or 4 steps to the left as you're walking out of there, you're going to see the host or hostess for the Blue Bayou standing there at a podium.
Highly recommend a reservation.
Highly
Yes.
recommend.
And if you can, a table by the water.
So you can ask them for a table by the water. Normally you have a 20 to 30 minute wait, possibly more depending upon how many diners they have. But if you're willing to wait, you can get a table by the water. And yes, it is an amazing ambiance. The food is really good.
It's so pretty.
The first time we went to Disneyland when we were dating. That's the first time she wasn't born yet.
I wasn't there.
So the first time I ever went to Blue Bayou, and I have to tell you, walking in there, it was like, it's like you're walking into another, like Disneyland itself is you're walking into another world. When you walk from Disneyland in there, you completely forget you're in Disneyland.
Yeah, after a while, you'll actually go. You're looking around, going, "Yeah, I'm at this," because it looks like you're having dinner at a southern plantation
On the porch, with the water there, and the fireflies off in the distance, and especially if you're like on a date, Blue Bayou is amazing.
It's for being in a ride, it's actually fairly quiet.
Yeah.
He makes a joke.
And
About the animatronic.
right.
diners.
The animatronic
If you go through, or if you're on Pirates of the Caribbean after the Blue Bayou has closed, you'll notice that there's no diners in there. And so I make this joke, "Oh, hey, look, they took all the animatronic diners out of the ride, because
But
there's nobody in there."
It is an amazing experience. It is kind of on the expensive side, so you definitely need a budget for it. It's not something that we can just throw money and go to. We have to budget for it.
Yes.
But it is an amazing experience. If nothing else, it should be a bucket list for you.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the best dining establishments I've ever been to. And it's our favorite pretty much in Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
If you ask us, Blue Bayou's like always one of our, if it's not number one, it's one of our number one places to eat. Where do you like to go eat in Disneyland? Blue Bayou. Every time. Cannot be beat. Any last minute additions that we want to make? We don't often do the table service or the fast casual. They call it some places they call it table service, some places they call it fast casual. We don't often do those. We normally opt for the quick service dining because, number one, we want to experience the park and be in the rides and characters and all the stuff there is to do. We don't want to be sitting down to a meal. We normally only budget for one meal per day in the park.
What's your favorite
Table service restaurant or fast casual dining, depending on which one you're talking about. And there are a lot of options. We also have one more category of dining that we're going to be covering, so please be on the watch out for our character dining video.
Hey, isn't that like the Minnie and Friends character dining experience?
Minnie and Friends breakfast in the park. Yes, it is. So pay attention for that video and have a magical day.
Yes, hug.